Hello and welcome to Lunar Tarot. My name's Ali and there's a couple of things I'd like to go through with you before we start the November readings. And that's the recent lunar eclipse over the full moon. So the full moon is in Taurus, which is a good earthy planet. Constellation, not planet. And we are also in Scorpio season, which is opposite to Taurus. So, and Scorpio demands that we go sort of deep within ourselves. Scorpio, if you like, is the detective of the Zodiac. And Taurus is like the bookkeeper, if you like, or the banker of the Zodiac. So it demands that we assess as well. So those two things and the rebirthing aspect of Scorpio means that some cycles will come to an end, some cycles will be broken, and others will renew, and rebirth, okay, because Scorpio is all about sort of rebirthing as well. And in effect, what it does is it demands that you look at yourself and reassess and evaluate who you are, what you are, and where you are. So it's a bit like sort of you having to look at a photo and scrutinize it, which for some of you that's very easy, for others it's not so comfortable, but that's something that you will be doing, and it's in the long run it's to your advantage. Because you can see where you are and how you've got here and what you've achieved, and also what you need to work on, perhaps where you need to be, and all those kind of things that happen when one starts sort of looking at oneself objectively. So that is kind of what's the knock-on effect of the lunar eclipse, and will certainly be so for the next 2 weeks while the moon starts to wane. And with that in mind, we will then go into the readings. So thanks for joining me, and let's carry on with the readings now. Cheers. Hello, welcome to Lunar Soul Tarot. I'm Ali and I'm going to take you through your readings, and today we're looking at firstly the effect of the full moon on your individual zodiac sign, and also we're going to pull some cards for the month of November. So, but before we move on, just to say about the full moon. Full moon is a time of manifestation. It's also, because we have the lunar eclipse this month, it has an added effect of making more rapid changes. So, and I think this lunar eclipse and the full moon is going to be more about breaking some cycles you have, thinking about your self-worth, and sort of very much shining a light onto who you are as a person now, so where you've got to in the great scheme of things, if you like, and also what you need to think on and what you don't need to think on as well. So it's kind of like holding a mirror up to you and saying, this is what you are now. As we go into the new changes, accept that, and this is how you're going to use them. So let's start off, having said that, so let's start with Aries. So we're going to have one of these very large, or they look very large because the other cards I'm going to use are smaller. So I'm going to cut this, and again, and here we go. So we're going to use that as a significator for the full moon itself. We are going to have 6 cards from this tarot deck. This is the Celtic Tarot. And whoops, there we go, lovely. One for each of the days of the week, and whoops, ooh, there we go. Well, there's our first 2, and we have 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to take the 6 off the top. Right, so let's have a look. So, well, let's just lay the cards out to start with. And here we go. So, Aries, you have the Fool. So this new moon means that you are going to be making new starts, but you're possibly not quite clear on what the new start is going to be. So you're going into it as sort of slightly blind and as a leap of faith. So let's see where it takes us. So you have the Wheel of Fortune. You have Justice, goodness me. And we have the Knight of Swords. So it looks like what you're aiming for is a complete about turn in what you're doing. And you're looking for what is what you actually deserve or feel you should be getting. And the Knight of Swords dictates a very swift action with this. So you, my guys, are going to be very busy. Let's have a look at what underlines this. Ooh, we have the Moon. We have the Magician. Wow. And we also have the Queen of Swords. So this is, so thinking on how you reflect upon yourself, you're feeling quite astute and obviously very sharp-minded. However, there is a very sort of strong internal focus with this as well, sort of on your subconscious and on your intuition, and also you might find it affects your dreams as well. So you will be looking on the outside, you will be making swift actions, and with these changes that are coming. And there's also an element here of learning. So, because the Knight of Swords is very much about fulfilling your potential. So if you're thinking of taking a course or working within a new area where you will be learning, I would say it would involve, first of all, it could involve the law, but it's also aimed at sort of high academia, or the more sort of academic levels of learning. So that would be the classical fields. So it's maths, it's science, and it's also the classical worlds of Latin and Greek, etc. And you will be able to cope with this because you have the Queen here to sort of nurture and guide you through that process. But do take notice of your dreams. Do take notice of your inner self and how your gut, your instincts tell you what to do. So this is a combination of you using your higher mind, your intellect, if you like, alongside your intuition and your deeper spiritual guidance. So you have your inner self talking to you, as well as your higher intelligence. So, and with the Magician here, it's under justice. It suggests that you have all of those things in balance to be able to do that. So whatever you're doing, guys, my lovely Aries, in the next month, you are definitely advancing yourself, both spiritually and intellectually. So it is a case of blind faith or trusting yourself, but it looks to be a very exciting and very informative month. So this is about, so basically November is about getting your subconscious, your spiritual and your inner self in balance, as well as pursuing the intellectual side of life. So good luck with that, Aries, and lots of love. And I don't think you're going to need much help per se, because you've got it all in place. I think the key phrase for you is be aware this month. So, and listen to, so it's listening to your, not to your heart, but your intuition, and also your intellect as well. The two seem to be marrying really well this month. So any courses, any pursuits, yeah, go for it. Thank you, Aries, for listening, and I'll see you in another reading.